Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton985. Thanks with another Transformers Beast Wars versus 2-pack video, and that is going to be from the premium finish line, of course, the BWVS-02 Rhinox versus Predacon Scorponok. Let's go and get this open. Again, this is one of those Hasbro Pulse kind of boxes. I believe this is the only way to get this outer box, but go ahead and open this up. And it just slides out. We got this nice sleeve here with Rhinox and Scorponok. Rhinox looking a little bit more aggressive there, kind of like his Dark Designs look, which I do hope they do with this. I mean, they're doing Ghost, Starscream, and Possessed Waspinators, so who knows? There they are. Still pretty close to how they looked in the cartoon. Not perfect because this was just kind of artistically designed. There is that. We're going to slide that off. And again, we have this kind of rocky design with the Maximal and Predacon symbol. You get the Beast Wars logo there. Maximal and Predacon symbols again. Go ahead and open this up. And much like Primal and Megatron, we have this kind of original toy box artwork, of them facing off. We'll go ahead and take this out. We see here on the bottom, each mode of the two, and steps through the transformation each way there. And inside, the same artwork of them facing off, and some more of that there. And of course, once we take this out, we have their collector's card and instructions. So yeah, let me get these guys out of their packaging and we'll check them out. And here we have Rhinox and Scorponok. So right off the bat, they look all right. I mean, it is probably two of the worst of the Kingdom molds, but that aside, color-wise, they look fantastic. Scorponok, I think this purple is still just a little too bright, too vibrant. But real quick, we'll start off with Rhinox here, comparing him to the Kingdom version. Now, mine has started to yellow in some areas or discolor. So, yeah, this section here on the butt, right here on the sides, and some other parts on the inside have started changing to this kind of olive green, brownish color. And yeah, it is a little unsightly, but thankfully it's in robot mode and you can only just see these. But again, we'll get into that more in robot mode. Now, unlike the Hasbro or Kingdom version, they did paint up the gold here on the shoulders instead of just leaving it green. It isn't a perfect match, but it is at least an attempt to change the color. The horn is definitely more metallic looking. Got the eye painted on there, so just the red eye. And you've got the same kind of gold for, I guess, the toenails, hooves, whatever you want to refer to those as. But yeah, still same articulation or lack thereof. Open up the jaw, you get the silver teeth with the mouth painted, whereas this one, I believe, is... Oh, no, I guess they did the same here. Just this looks a little bit better. Of course, no upper jaw. So there is Rhinox. Now moving on to Scorponok. He is, this kind of gray color. You got some silver here right behind the head, which is that kind of purplish blue. Got some bronze details here. Of course, the dark red legs and stinger. Now bringing in the original Kingdom version, which is definitely more a two-tone purple. Of course, you got another tone, or I guess 3 tones. So you got one here, one for the head and thorax, and of course a different shade for the claws and shoulders. Of course, the feet. Got a slightly more vibrant red for the legs and the stinger. They both have the red beady eyes and red mandibles there. bringing in the toy version, geez, English. Of course, it's just black with the semi-translucent purple claws, the red legs and stinger, red eyes, and purple mandibles. So, getting in transformation on these guys, we'll go ahead and start with Rhinox because his is more difficult. But I forgot to mention, you got these character cards. So you got Rhinox here. So same artwork on the front and back of the box. And then here, you got the original kind of toy style stuff. So there is the stats and a quick read up. So there is Rhinox. Scorponok, same thing, front and back of the box showing the different modes. And show model beast mode and toy model artwork for robot mode. Got the specs and short little read up there. There is that. So back into it. So the Rhinox transformation. It's been a while since I've done it, so please forgive me or bear with me. Let's go ahead and split the back here. That will also loosen up the weapons, which we'll set aside. Open this up. Undo this whole section here. That will allow you to bring this all up. Go ahead and bring down and rotate the rhino leg. Take this, untab it. After you fold in the foot, bring that around. Kind of just fold it in. And it's a matter of rotating this so you can extend. So there we go. And that, and straighten out from here. Untab the foot, bring it down. Allow you to fold this all up. Now we'll just tab into there. On this side, untab. Come on. There we go. Bring this down, rotate, untab that, bring that down. Oh, that needs to go up, then bring this up. Kind of curl that around like that. Untab the foot, bring that down, fold that section down, fold that up, rotate these back, get the arms out of the way, bring up these sections here. It's down, and I'll allow you to bring out the jaw. Bring this head assembly up. For some reason on mine it's like this weird kind of angle. Just bring that out all the way. Come on. And straighten that out. This whole section out. Take that up. Tab it into place. Then whoop, too far. Straighten those up. Now the instructions say you just flip this down and just kind of fold it back, but just to look a little bit more like the Shimano, and I've done this before on the other one, just pop the jaw out, flip it around, pop it back in, so you at least have that look of the upper jaw up on his back. Just like that. And from here, rotate, bring this up, rotate the fist out, rotate 90 degrees, flip up, and out. So there we have Scorponok, or not Scorponok, Rhinox. Wow, what is wrong with me? Rhinox in robot mode. go ahead and give him his chain guns of doom, which are just pitiful, like this. Plug into his hands. Just like that. And there we have Rhinox in robot mode, and he looks so much better, at least color-wise, than the Kingdom version. Just the green is perfect. The kind of brown tan color is nearly perfect. You also got the gums painted in here on the faux rhino jaw, as well as the teeth, and of course the gold. Got the gold waist, or kind of like loincloth piece. Do have a more metallic green here on the hips. I'm not sure if he had that in the show, but he might. I don't know. It's been a while since I've sat down and watched it. Of course, you got the gold decals here on the stripes. Of course, you got the gold as well on the head, and you can even see it. We've got the maximal symbol there, painted on. Nice metallic red eyes. Of course, the weapons are painted silver and green, looking really good. And we got the gold and black on the feet. Oop, zoomed out too far again. Now, compared to the older one, which, okay, I guess it kind of looked like the show model from Kingdom, but not really. I'm just glad we finally have a more accurate Rhinox out of this. I still like the Thrilling 31. That's still my main Rhinox on my display. But this is definitely going with the rest of these Versus packs on my more accurate shelf. And yeah, I cannot wait for the Masterpiece version of him to come out. Now, one thing I don't think I've mentioned it before, but I just noticed it, is he does have 3 fingers and a thumb, just like the character model does in the show, whereas most of the characters have, you know, the 4 fingers and a thumb. Just thought that was an interesting detail. So, looking at articulation, head, of course, is on a ball joint. Get up a little bit, down, not really down, but still get a 360. You get a 360 at the shoulders on this kind of weird ratchety joint. Get all the way out at that movement. And then you get 360 at the bicep, or yeah, the bicep swivel. 90 degrees at the elbow, nothing to the wrist because of the transformation. You get hips, or waist movement side to side. Forward, almost all the way. Back, out to there. You get hip spread about that far. 90 at the knees. Then you get ankle tilt and a little bit forward, or down a little bit and barely forward at all. So yeah, there is Rhinox. This does not want to stay in its place. It just keeps popping back. So I guess that's its natural place of rest. So yeah, there is Rhinox. Now to focus on Scorponok. So transformation, same as, you know, previous versions. Let's go ahead and bring out that leg. Then untab, or yeah, flip that out, bring that out. Straighten the hips here. Now there is a pair of little tabs that will just kind of tab into place. And from here, go ahead and bring back this whole section just like that. Flip the head in, flip that up, and from here we'll bring around the legs. They just kind of fold back. Oop, too far. There we go. Just want them to kind of cross each other like that. Straighten out the feet. So there we have that. Bring down the shoulders. And up with the head. Go ahead and close the chest. Oop. What is going on here? Had this issue last time I got him into robot mode. I think it's just the hips coming undone. Okay, hang on. All right, it took some doing, but I had to get the waist piece, the tab in all the way. I guess I didn't have it all the way when I showed you guys, so go ahead and get these legs back together. Bring the tail up like that. Close up the chest. And there we have Scorponok in robot mode. So yeah, definitely looking good. Chest keeps wanting to pop apart. There we go. So yeah, unlike previous version, which was, again, pretty close to how he looked, but still a little bit, you know, kind of off. I mean, this is still basically like the Paralon colors that we saw with the RID figure. But yeah, this is definitely a lot closer. I think, again, the purple might be a little off. I might be wrong. Not sure. Again, it's been a few months since I've sat down and watched an episode of Beast Wars. But I am still nonetheless impressed with how they've managed to make him look. I mean, they've even given him the Predacon symbol there on the chest. The proper blue for the mask piece. You got the gold on little mandibles on the side. Down the crest, you got that weird kind of charcoal color for the main part of the head. Yellow visor, which would sometimes turn red, but I think only when he was using like a scanner or something. You got the blue goatee. For accessories, he does have his missiles. I don't know why they put them on this side instead of the other side, but they are removable, and they are printed with the Predacon symbol. The others, that the Kingdom one is, again, a more vibrant red, but lacks the Predacon symbols. And then you got the multi-pack version, or the G1, or the toy colored one, that does have the maximal symbols based on a scene in the show. I thought that was pretty neat that they did that. So if you want, you can alternate these. Just plugs right back into there. And of course you get the Cyber Bee. Then here's the toy version that came, or the version that came with the toy deco. So yeah, this one is a little bit more faithful to the cartoon. You got, you know, the yellow abdomen, the metallic purple wings, the gold eyes that it had in the show. Whereas, you know, this one was just purple, black, and then had a couple of yellow details. The main Kingdom one is probably the worst offender because it's just the gray plastic with red eyes and purple wings. So kind of bland. But yeah, so there is the Cyber Bee that came with this Scorponok. We'll just go ahead and put it right back in there. Now, articulation is exactly the same, so you get a ball jointed head, rotation at the shoulders, bicep swivel, you get 90 at the elbow, and the claws can rotate. Of course, they can open and close. Forgot to show off the articulation in beast mode, but not really a lot. Just these are on ball joints, but can't really get them to move in a way that looks good. And then of course, the stinger can move. It's on a ball joint here, and 2 hinge joints. So you get forward and nothing really back at the hip. Get out to there. Get a thigh swivel. Well over 90 degrees at the knee due to the transformation, and then you get an ankle tilt on both sides. And on this one, you can kind of point the toes down. This one, you can actually point the whole foot down. Again, due to transformation. So there he is again. Oh, get him to stand right. And of course, there is the retail Kingdom release and the toy deco from the Worlds Collide. Was it Worlds Collide? No. I can't remember the 4-pack from last time. So, from last year. So they got that. And here he is compared next to Rhinox. Now, I really hope whatever company it was, I want to say it was Go Better or YYW Utopia, does the upgrade to make him taller and give him just a few fillers and a better stinger. Just kind of make him look a little bit better than what we got here. Not so short and stumpy. I mean, he was a shorter dude, but he was not this short. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and get him back into Scorpion mode, and then we'll get Rhinox into Rhino mode. So go ahead and point the feet down like that. Open up the chest. Untab from there. Then just uncurl these legs. You basically just got to do a lot of out of order unfolding just to get things out of the way. Open up that to there. Flip out the scorpion head. Bring the shoulders up. Fold down the robot head. Rotate the waist 90 degrees clockwise towards you. There is a double joint here. You just kind of want to make sure after you get the scorpion head closed to bring that up, and it will rest in that little section there. Bring this up, and this will fill in the back of the tail, and the heel will just protrude out of there. Rotate here, and then it's just a matter of straightening out the claws and bringing down his legs just like that. So, like I said before, they are on ball joints, but you can't, I guess you can kind of get them to move. It's just these middle ones that don't look convincing because they become disconnected from the main stock of the leg. So it's just better just to kind of leave them in their stance. That's the only thing that sucks about beast mode toys, at least organic beast modes, is you kind of get stuck with just a statue of the animal that they're supposed to be. You can still get the tail to come forward to sting, but then it dislodges the legs. It's a little bit more trouble than it's worth. So there is Scorponok back in beast mode. And now to get on to Rhinox and his transformation back to beast mode, we'll just take his weapons here. Just plug them together like that. And after we get everything straightened out, go ahead and open up his forearms. Flip the fists in. Just like that. And bring this section up. Take the lower jaw. Just flip it around. There we go. Open up these panels here. Flip arms back. Just like that. And again, there. Go ahead and bring this forward, close that up and back. And from here, Bring this forward. Okay, for here, take that, tab that in. Section, bring it up, back, flip the rhino leg out. There we go. And before we go any further, stand on this side, flip that. There we go. Come on. There we go. Of course, bring this robot foot back. There, tab that in. Clamp that down. Bring out the foot. And down. And this will just tab into there. I forgot for weapon storage you can plug the weapons here onto these little hexagonal ports. I just don't really care about weapon storage in robot mode because he's going to be holding them. There we go. Okay. This makes it a little bit easier. Tab in there. That will plug into. Come on. Come on. Plug in. It's not perfect. Okay. Let's try doing this other side. Just want to push it out of there. Let's see if that works. There we go. Nope, just keeps coming undone. What the heck is going on here? Alright, so trying to get it to stay together. Tab that all in. Okay, hang on. Alright, got it. So, bring this down, tab that in, bring this section down, and we'll tab into there. Get that closed up, tab that in. And there, we have Rhinox back in vehicle mode, or beast mode, along with Scorponok. So, yeah, I mean, it's an alright set. I mean, it finally gives us accurate deco, and they look better than their initial releases. I mean, Scorponok wasn't too much to make him different. You know, satisfying enough to work in a collection, but Rhinox is definitely the one who needed it the most. But even then, it still just can't get through the problems with the mold. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out all my links down in the description. And be sure to check out the playlist that this is a part of, as well as all my others. At the time of this recording, we are super close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you could, just hit that subscribe button and, you know, check out some of the other stuff I have down there as well. I'm going to try to get more photos and videos out soon. So just stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So long, and take care.